Can you tell me how music became such an important part of your life?
Well, in my younger years when I was here in Atlanta, Georgia, I was always somewhat musical inclined, but then I was more into the classic field. I didn't do gospel. When I began to do gospels, when I moved to Chicago, and where I met the late Roberta Martin. And she the one, I always thought I was a background singer, but she said I was a soloist. And that's how I began to sing, really being inspired by her, letting me know. But the first group I recorded with was the Lucy Smith Singers. And I traveled with them during the time that Emmett Till was murdered down in Mississippi. And that's how I think I got to be somewhat known, you know, by traveling with them. Then later on, I started singing with the other groups. Like I recorded with my first cousin, Dorothy Norwood, on her first album, Johnny and Jesus. Then the next one was Jesse Dixon with These Are Heavy Burden, and also sang with the community choirs of Chicago under the late Milton Bronson. Then I, you know, just sing, you know. I think it's just a gift that God really gave me. And they say I'm a soloist still, but I don't think so. I just do what God wants me to do. And that is sing whenever I am asked. Mm-hmm. And they laugh at me because I don't do the same song over the same way I sing it. I have to be led and directed the way that God wants me to sing. And a lot of people ask stupid questions, why I'm not like Dorothy, Albertina, Shirley, etc. But I told them it's their season was their season. My season had not yet come. And our lifestyle is totally different. I want to sing where I can be a source of help, encouragement to the gospel field. That's what I want. And I can't find musicians who want to go back into the rural area, because there are people in the rural area they cannot afford to pay to come to hear the gospel. So that's my greatest desire. If I never recorded singly, if I can do that before I leave this world and go and sing to the people who really wants to hear the gospel without a price. And because the Lord told me whatever I need and whatever I want, He will supply that. And I'm fool enough to believe that. So that's how I got in singing, and I always will sing praises of the Lord.
Yes. And could you share with me some of your most memorable career highlights with the Lucy Smith Singers?
I think the most highlight was when we went to Mississippi right after Emmett Till had passed, because no one wanted to go, because everybody knows back in those years it was segregated, and we had the courage to go to sing there. And that was a very moment that I really, really enjoyed. And I think the next time that I really enjoyed, my first time in the Apollo Theater, it was a nerve-wracking thing because all of the things that I had heard about throwing rotten eggs if you didn't do. But they accepted me there. And then Jesse, he took me to Carnegie Hall. And so I've had a lot of beautiful memories of singing, but then I don't like to do all that traveling. So. Yeah. And then right now, I think it's the most important memories that I really love in the gospel. I'm glad to know that people still accept me in all these years. And I have to really give Bill Gates a credit, because every time I go around them, some way I have to sing before I leave. And I thank God for that. That's a rare opportunity that one received in these times. So I can say those are the moments that I think I enjoy most.
Okay.